Hey, good morning. I wouldn't say everybody because it'll be somebody. Good morning, somebody. I know many of you aren't here today. It's Christmas Eve. I, of course, am Hammer here with your live Wednesday, December 24th. By the way, I have decided to skip doing a live on Friday. No offense. It's just going to be very poorly attended and none of us are going to feel like working that much. So I'm going to skip a live on Friday. There's really nothing to talk about. Markets will be open, but there's not going to be any activity. I'll be back on Monday. So this is the last show till Monday. No live on Friday. There are 4 of you on this morning, though. So Merry Christmas. Good morning, Rob Stewart. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas Eve today. Who else is on? Say good morning. Of course, I am Hammer, founder of Originator Success, Grab and Go Social, and Rate Sensei. Y'all know that already. You can join me live most weekday mornings, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Once again, going to skip Monday and Friday. I'm sorry, going to skip Friday. You will see me again on Monday. There's just really no reason to. How did George's cat hair get on my microphone? There is no reason to do a live on Friday. There's not going to be anything to say. There'll be only a handful of us on, and I'm still going to have family in town, so I'm going to skip it. I decided. So, Mike Brown, good morning. Deb Dickinson, Merry Christmas. Sean Segaloff, Happy Latin Christmas to you too. And I hope you all have a good one. Let's see. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, well, let me show everybody real quick. Tiffany Teal, good morning. Let me go ahead and show you all real quick what we've got going on this morning. Not much of anything, but let's go ahead and pull it up. Mortgage bonds currently up a whopping, let's see, Presentify. There it is. Currently up a whopping 4 basis points at the moment. Certainly not anything to get overly excited about, but flat. 101.29. That is just one thing I want to point out. 101.28 is our cap out right here. So although we're 1 basis point above it right now, it really doesn't mean much to me. 4.16. You'll see the 10-year Treasury yield, though, not really improving much. When it comes to pricing, you know, you're probably going to be a little bit more conservative than usual today because most lenders are pricing over the holiday, but we're right down in that 6.25 range. We're not going to see rates really do anything heading into next year. It'll be very quiet, as we've talked about. One thing that is worth just taking a quick note on, though, is take a look at the expectation of a Fed rate cut. It's dropped from 0.25% in January all the way down to 13%. I think it'll actually drop even more than that as we head into the beginning of the year, but we'll see. Otherwise, there's really not much to go over today. It's a very quiet day. We've kind of talked about everything the last couple of days that mattered. So let me know, what are your Christmas plans? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to throw this up on a caption here real quick. What are your Xmas plans? Even if you are not Catholic, Christian, whatever, celebrating Christmas, what are your Christmas plans? You got to have some kind of plans. So let me know in the comments, what are your Christmas plans? I've got Austin, my son-in-law, who does work for Hammer Solutions. He's a big part of Grab and Go Social and Originator Success, especially. I've got Austin and Alex, my daughter. They are coming this afternoon, and they'll be here for a few days. My son and his new wife, they were married in October, will be coming. I believe they're going to come I know they're going to come for Christmas Eve dinner, but then they're going to leave, and they'll be back tomorrow for a little while, and then they're going to visit her family. So we have a tradition of opening a Christmas present on Christmas Eve. That's something fun that I like to do. I will be doing some wrapping this afternoon. I always wrap. I've done it for years and years. I bought all my wife's presents a couple weeks ago, but I will be wrapping today. I always wrap on Christmas Eve while I watch Die Hard or something like that. And that's all we got going on. And, Amy says Angela and her family coming down tonight, celebrating, continuing tomorrow with more family breakfast at your house. Fantastic. Good morning, Yasmin. Merry Christmas. Rob Stewart spending it with extended family, live here in town in Fort Worth to visit your family. Very cool. Ron Siegel said today is National Eggnog Day. I agree with you about adding some Fireball to it. Fireball's not terrible in eggnog. Giddy up, Mr. Randy Teakle. Anyone else want to share their plans for Christmas? Sean said, any thoughts on the economic impact that was announced, the garnish wages for student loan defaults? No, I'm not going to. I don't really have any thoughts on it. It is a hell of a mess that we've created. And someone put on Facebook that, what do you mean we've? Well, America is a democratic republic and we're all in this mess. Yes, I have never had student loan debt. My wife worked her way through college. I skipped college. We paid for my daughter to go to college. The company has helped our people pay off college debt. I think college debt is very unfortunate, but it is a big mess. And people that'll see garnished wages. I don't, the argument, of course, it's got to affect the economy at some level. You're going to have less money getting spent on things, but at the same point, will we, or will they just go deeper in debt? Credit card debt, keeping things afloat. I don't think you'll see you'll see things blamed on a little bit, but I don't think you'll see much on it. So it's much more fun to talk about Christmas. Merry Christmas, Nathan Einkorn. Good to see you, sir. Brandy already celebrated with the family 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow's you and the youngest doing much of nothing. Good for y'all. Yasmin visiting and cooking for family. Congratulations, Randy, your grand boy. Is that Kasem and Barbara's son? Congratulations. That is so awesome. Good for you. And hopefully everyone's healthy and well, I'm assuming. I am assuming, but hopefully everything has gone smoothly. That is crazy. I just saw them in July when we were at summer camp, and here it is, their parents. It's so crazy. Ron Siegel enjoying a few days in the Palm Desert with the bride. Usually warm, but it's cold and rainy. Oh, hopefully it turns around for you. Something crazy happens and the weather changes. So Ron Siegel, student loans have an easy solution started by Bush 43 and exacerbated by Obama. Easy solution. I don't know what the easy solution is. You'll have to tell it to me. 10 pounds. Holy smokes. That's a big baby. I have turkeys that were less than 10 pounds. Wow. That's awesome. Post some pics. Grandbabies are the best. Yeah. I don't have a true actual grandbaby, but my brother and sister are much younger than me. So their kids are like my grandbabies. And that's it. Again, as you guys can see down at the bottom, last show till Monday. There's no live on Friday. And, Merry Christmas. Make sure you read the email. I'm going to send out my old link to my video. I'll post the Wistia video here. This is an old video, man. It's got to be almost 10 years old now, but I'm too lazy to record a new one. I did this on a whim one morning on Christmas Eve. It's an old, 'twas the loan before Christmas for those, just kind of make you laugh. And again, it's old. So, it's a little bit different with eDocs and eSigs and all that kind of stuff now, but this is from back in my day. Hope you all enjoy it. And again, I'm going to wrap it up. No show on Friday. We're going to just take it easy until Monday, and I'll see you then. Tom Stafford's first grandbaby coming in February. Congratulations, Tom. And that is exciting. Keep us posted. All right, everybody. Well, have a great one, and thank you for joining me today. Expected to be a quiet day. Markets close at 2 p.m. Won't see really any movement. Markets are flat right now. We are definitely, I'll point this out one more time, mortgage-backed securities are testing that 101.28 level. Right now, they're at 101.26. I mean, you're right there. So this is about as good as it's going to get until we get something to push us past. It would probably be that data coming in January 9th. And I don't think it will. I don't think we're going to see. I think this is it. I think this is kind of where rates are at. So, all right, my friends, well, have a fantastic one. Again, thank you for joining me all year long. I look forward to a prosperous 26. If you're not signed up for the business planning course, do that. I'll give you guys a discount code on Monday. Anybody that watches the show, it's up to 97 and people are paying 97, but you guys are my loyal folks watching the show. So I'll get you a code to drop $30 off, get you back to the 67 if you haven't signed up yet. It's not too late. I'll give it to you on Monday. So, all right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.